Everybody, welcome back to the RNG podcast, episode 5. Been doing this 5 episodes deep now. Isn't that crazy? Also on YouTube. I don't think I mentioned that in the last episode.
Yeah.
Woo! Finally. God, someday I'll tell you guys
What a battle.
God, the headache. I almost emailed my partner contact person that I allegedly have somewhere, but they change every year. It's crazy the amount of nonsense you have to get. Anyway, listener, you don't care about that. Welcome back. We're here to talk about to games and stuff. Me, KCB, we got Oblivion and Chronicos here as well. You know us already. Fun fact, did you guys know to be nominated for a Streamy for the podcast section, you have to introduce each host every episode?
No. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. That's why after 5 episodes, we're still doing it this way, because we're going to get one.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're dreaming big.
Right.
If MatPat can do it, I mean, come on. What's so hard about it? All right. So we're picking up. We didn't really do a lot of personal recaps in the last ep, but still a solid episode in my opinion.
Always
bias or anything. But Oblivion, I believe you have some updates to share around your foray into the Trails franchise.
Yeah, so I've picked up the Trails franchise officially. I finally just did it. Picked up the game, got the remake of the first one, played it all through. I think it was 50 hours. And overall, it's a pretty solid game. Honestly, it's got some unique combat. It's kind of like if you've played a Tales game, which essentially that way that works is you have 3 to 4 teammates, and then the enemies are on the same little map, and then you can rotate around them and attack them and stuff. But in Trails, it's turn-based. So instead of putting in inputs to do direct attacks, you get to line up attacks and stuff. And so every attack has single target or in a big circle or in a line or something like that, right? And so it's all about planning out how you attack, where you attack from, so you can dodge enemy attacks, doing layups with your allies. So it's got some really nice strategic depth to it that I found a lot of fun. And all the characters play pretty differently. One of my complaints that I think people get mad at me for saying is that the main character is probably the most boring character. she's like a jack of all trades. So everybody else has really unique effects or abilities, and then she just kind of does a little bit of everything. And I'm like, okay, sure. And you're forced to play with her. You can never take her off your team, which I was like, oh man, because I was gonna put her on the bench. But either way, the combat itself was a lot of fun. The story was really slow. I will say that the story is really slow. I'm a person who enjoys slow stories, so it didn't really bother me all that much. But the best way I can explain it is if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, when you start playing Dungeons and Dragons, the first few levels you're just doing random stuff. You're let me go catch some random thieves. Let me go help this person find their cat. Let me, you're not fighting dragons or zombies or anything interesting. You're just kind of doing basic things to get experience. And that's how this game is. The first things you're doing is just helping a dude find his cat. There's a rescue mission because someone gets lost. You're okay, cool, right? There's not a lot of crazy things happening in the beginning of the game. I would say it takes 30 hours at least.
Wow.
For things to really start picking up. They do a good job of foreshadowing stuff and doing world building. They do a good job of okay, this is this faction, and this person's doing something kind of shady that you probably is going to come back later on, right? But the story itself doesn't really have this massive hook that drags you in like a lot of other games do, right? Within the first 5 hours. There's none of that. So I will definitely say if you do not enjoy games that just don't grab your attention immediately, this might be a little bit rough for you. By the end of the game, literally the end of the game, they do the big reveal. I'm not going to obviously spoil it, but they do a big reveal there at the very end of the game. And it was cool. There were some things I didn't figure out, but a lot of it was foreshadowed, so I kind of already had figured it out by then. And it really does a great job of making you want to play the next game, but the next game is not out yet unless you play the old school one. So for me, it wasn't good enough where I was dang, I got to play the next game immediately. Holy crap, I can't I can't wait. Because the next remake's coming out in September. So I'm like, I'll just wait till September, play the second one, and I'll be good there. Overall, I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. I could see how somebody would like it more if they've played the other ones, because like obviously these games all build on top of each other, right? If you don't know what Trails are, like it's like 14 games, I think.
Yeah.
13, 14 games that all stack on top of each other. So the story is constantly building, but it's built in like arcs or sagas. So like you could start at different points essentially, but all the stories build on top of each other. So this being the very first game, I think it doesn't really have a lot of exciting things going on, but I could see how it's building towards like future political endeavors and stuff like that. So I am looking forward to playing the next one, but I think people kind of oversell it a little bit, right? They kind of overhype it. And I think it's kind of like if you've watched One Piece, like me, right? I will hype up One Piece a ton. But I've seen all of One Piece. I know where it goes, and I know how everything combines. There are some early One Piece arcs that are kind of rough, right? Especially when you're watching them for the first time. And I feel like this is the same thing where like you're dealing with those early arcs where not much is happening yet, but it's building towards greatness later on. So overall, I think, if you like that kind of stuff, if you like a slow, very slowly paced story that builds and builds and builds, I think this probably will be a fun game for you. But if not, if you have like ADHD, like monkey brain, and you need like immediate gratification, this is probably not the game for you.
Dude, I wonder sometimes about, because like obviously the franchise is like 30 years old at this point, right?
Right.
And imagine taking the first game without any of the foresight of knowing how like epic sprawl the story's gonna be.
Yeah.
And
that's
like
what I was thinking too.
You know what I mean? Like that is a commitment that you're making, I think, without really knowing the payoff ahead of time.
I don't think you could do it nowadays, right? Because games are just such a big endeavor now. Like, I think this one came out on the PS2 or PS1. So like back then it was much more easy to do that. Because you're like, it's like a year of development, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Now it's like 5. But I mean, it is cool because I personally do like storytelling like that. So I'm glad it exists. But I just couldn't see anyone doing that nowadays. Like, it's way too scary. Like, if you just have, like, let's say the first game's okay and the second game's bad, the whole thing's dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. I'm glad you liked it though. I'm still looking to play it. It's on my backlog. I did draft part 2.
Yeah, wait for I should draft part 2.
I know.
I forgot about that.
I was up on it. Oh,
did you already draft it?
Yeah.
Oh god. Dang.
That was my third pick overall. It made this Shadow angry, and I knew I did something good when I did it.
Has the Shadow played this?
He knows about it.
Okay.
I don't know if he's played it. But bro also drafted Bubsy 4D. So like I don't
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could wait till like August and then play the first one, and then like the second one would be like out probably by the time you're done with the first one.
I think my plan now is to just like take a week off of work and marathon it.
Okay, so you could do like right before the second one comes out.
Yeah. And then just hit them back to back and like call it good.
Makes sense.
Because you said how long did it 30 hours to pick up? It was 50 hours?
I think it was like 40 to 50 hours in that range.
Oh my god, dude, that's so long.
That's like normal RPG level. Like, and if you don't do everything, it's shorter. I did everything.
I'm thinking about it in Amphorious hours terminology.
No. It's not. It's not that yappy. They have yap sections, but it's not anywhere near Amphorious.
I'm surprised to learn that it's a lot of fetch quests.
It's like not necessarily all fetch quests, but like the stakes. The best way to put it is the stakes are very low, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not like the world's gonna end kind of thing. Like a lot of it's like, hey, the city's on fire, like, or like there's a criminal organization, like small things like that, like where it doesn't feel that big yet.
Okay.
I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah, you guys haven't played Xenoblade, right? Any of those?
No, that's another one I need to play. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna make a reference to the little side quest that they have there because it sounds like it's like that, where there's like a side quest mechanic that like builds quote unquote community in the Xenoblade games.
Okay.
And so it's like you kind of help townspeople in like each little section that you're in. Kind of like low stakes guild work, I guess, from a fantasy perspective.
That's what this is. Like essentially, like you're a bracer, which is essentially like a guild mercenary, and you just kind of like your job is to help people essentially.
Okay. I can get on board with that.
But like there's obviously a very much an overarching plot that's slowly building in the background. Like it's very obvious.
Yeah. I do personally, I appreciate their commitment to like world building over decades of time. That's impressive to me.
20-something years, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm glad you like it. That gives me hope. I know. Chronicos, you have also been playing a little something. The Crimson Desert. How has that been working out for you?
What a behemoth of a game, man! Like,
is it massive?
It's a huge game. I might have bit off a little bit more than I can chew. And you know what? I should have known that going into the game. To preface what I'm going to say about the game, it's a good game. It's a very good game, and I can see why it's got a big following and people would have a lot of fun with this game. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. I have about 20 hours. I have about 20 hours into the game, and to be clear, it can be fun to play. My problem is I very easily get decision paralysis. And it's one of those games where you can go anywhere, do anything,
I love that.
What you want to be. I need guidance in my life, man. I need a little bit of structure, and the fact that I'm off a leash and I can go and do literally any goddamn thing is too much. It's too much freedom. I can't have that much freedom. I go insane. I need someone to. I need a little bit of structure. So. It's what happened with Skyrim for me. Like I had like 30, 40, 50 hours into Skyrim, and I couldn't finish Skyrim because I didn't get to like chapter 3 of the main story because I kept, here's a cave, let's go in there. Oh, there's another cave. There's like 10 billion caves, and I want to do every single one of them, and I can't do it. I had to stop. I had to drop Skyrim because I just couldn't get through it. And it's kind of the same thing that's happening with Crimson Desert because there's every single time I see a little like question mark on the map, I have to go get it. I have to go see what it is, and it's usually nothing. It's usually like not nothing that helps me, but I still have to go get it.
So I have a question, and I think Oblivion and I had the same response because I thought you were gonna like it a lot, and it sounded like
I thought it was.
I think Oblivion was also surprised that you were.
To be clear, I do like it. It's just I can't play it.
Okay.
To me, like, honestly, like you saying this is selling me on the game. It's like the opposite. Like you're saying you can't play it, and to me, it's like, oh my god, this is your type of game. Like this is what I
know. That's what I mean. I recognize it's a good game. I just can't play it because there's too much to do. There's too much to do, and I can't. I want to do it all, but I don't have time to do it all. If I were 13 years old and I had nothing but time, sure, I'd play the hell out of this game. But I have other things I want to do, man. Like I can't. If I only played this game, it would be the only game I played for the entire year. But I got lots of other games I want to play and try out. You know what I mean?
But, so like, do you immediately just get dropped into like you can do anything, or is it like a funnel where you slowly kind of branch out?
So the way the game starts is you're like in a camp, and the camp gets raided. So you're immediately in a battle. You're essentially immediately in a battle almost. It's like maybe 3 minutes of talking and then you're in a battle. Once that battle's over, you're no spoilers, but like once that battle's over, you're suddenly by yourself and you wake up, you can go and do whatever you want. Literally go do anything, whatever you want.
Wow.
Like, yeah. I mean, you can follow the main story if you want. You can follow the main story.
So much fun. Oh my god, I might buy this game.
Like I can follow the main story. I could force myself to follow the main story, but I can't because I'm so easily distracted. I just can't do that.
So is it like, in terms of like expansiveness, is it like Breath of the Wild, where you're like you have the main quest, but there's like side stuff, and it doesn't really matter how you tackle it? Okay.
It's like a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom like level of like you see something a million miles at a distance, you can get there if you want to run there. There's no restrictions whatsoever.
Interesting.
Other than like you do have a stamina bar like you do in Zelda, so like you can't climb infinitely or anything like that. But you get this tool that it's like I think it's something that exists in Zelda. I didn't play the new Zeldas to be clear, but you get this tool that's like there's like a hook that's on like a it's like an energy hook that you can toss and it can grapple onto things, and you can upgrade that such that you can fling yourself. Like I have an ability where I can toss it up and then rocket repel myself upwards essentially. It's like pseudo
Hookshot.
flying almost. Yeah, it's like a hook shot, but I guess it's kind of like a hook shot. So I can like hook shot onto a mountain and then fling myself up and like basically climb a mountain, almost ignoring my stamina. So it's like there's a lot of things you can get around
Ooh.
the game. Like the game kind of put restrictions on you, but there's a way to get around those restrictions if you're clever about it. So you use stuff like the hook shot, you upgrade your gliding abilities and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of like combat abilities that help in exploration. Like there's an aerial. I don't know the name of the ability. I don't know the name of a lot of the abilities. Like, I have a goldfish memory, but there's like this aerial like slash ability where you can do like a double jump, and then it's you slow down time and you do a thrust downward. So like, for example, you could do like this hook shot, repel yourself upwards, and then do like this quadruple jump, and then you do the downward slash to land where you want to land. It's cool. Like there's a lot of cool things you could do. It's just I don't have the time for it, man.
Is this the game where there was like an exploit or a bug where you could like infinitely jump up into the air and the dev
I
team
don't
decided to
know.
keep it?
I'm not sure. I didn't see that.
It could
But
have been a different
like
game.
from what I do, like you have like a stamina. You have stamina and then you have like mana, I guess I'll call it. It's called like spirit energy in this game. So you have stamina and spirit. And the spirit is used for like if you do a double jump, you can expel your spirit to do like another double jump in the air before you land.
Okay.
Um but yeah, I think another thing that's kind of silly about the game, something that it turned me off a little bit. I don't like when you can do this in games because it's just really silly. But you're essentially a one-man army. Like I can raid a camp that literally has 100 enemies in it. I can walk into the middle of a
Yes.
camp. I walk into the middle of a camp. I'm surrounded by 100 enemies, and I kill every single one of them.
Bro, this is my game. I need to buy this. What the heck?
Yeah, no, I like legitimately. There's a quest is in the early game where you're helping this like duke reclaim uh like a rock mine. I forget what it's called, but it's like a mine for a mineral mine of sorts. It was taken by some other faction, and you got to help them get it back. So you go to this mineral mine, and there's like a boss there too that's a part of the quest. I accidentally entered the mine like in like some backward door somehow. I fought the boss first. You're supposed to do it last. I fought the boss first. I killed the boss. And I thought that was the end, but the quest was still going. I'm like, what? So then I like walked through this door, and all of a sudden I'm in the middle of the camp. I'm in the camp, 100 enemies surrounding me. That I'm like, I just killed the boss, but now like I have 100 guys just coming at me from every direction. And I'm just flinging them over myself. I'm tossing them. I'm doing these sword slashes, all these abilities I've unlocked, and they're just dropping like flies. And there's like a meter on the top right. I don't know if you necessarily have to kill every single enemy, but I think as you're killing them, this meter's going down. It's probably like you're deleting the faction, I imagine. But once I must have killed like 45 or 50 enemies before the quest ended, and I finally cleared it. And there are still enemies left over afterwards. I could have chased them down if I wanted to. They all run away at a certain point. That's another thing. If you have like a group of bandits, for example, like let's say there's 12 bandits in a camp. if you kill like 7 or 8 of them, the other 4 will run away.
Well, that's cool.
But you could chase them down and slaughter them if you want to. Like, hey, get back here, bitch. You can also hog tie people. Like, there's
Bro,
bounties.
you're making this game sound so good. I don't know.
Dude, there's bounties for money, right? If you need money, you can find a bounty, and you can hog tie them. You could get them dead or alive. If they're worth more, if you hog tie them and bring them to the authorities alive. But if they're just being problematic, you just kill them and bring them their corpse, and they'll still give you money.
Game sounds
It's
so
like
much fun.
it's like half the amount of money, but
Well,
it is fun. It's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot, and I just don't have time for that shit. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it, but I haven't played it in about a week.
it sounds like you sold Oblivion on pretty.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that, again, Oblivion's gonna love this. There's like a whole other map in the sky. So there's the Earth, right? Everything going on in the Earth. But then there's another like world in the sky that you go to. There's no enemies in the sky that I know of. But I think that the sky part of the map is all like puzzle solving. Like, it's all puzzles, stuff like that. And you can connect every part of the sky together. It's like all one massive giant puzzle.
Bro, that game sounds amazing.
Yeah. It is good. Don't get me wrong. It is good. It's a lot of fun. I just don't feel like I have the time for it.
It does. It sounds expansive.
It's huge. It is
really
huge.
I kind of sympathize with you because I also, like, one of my biggest issues with Heroes is like building characters in Fire Emblem Heroes because there's just too many options. So I appreciate the fact that you have decision paralysis in games like this.
My main issue with having the feeling of not wanting to play it is the fact that I have a bad memory. Like, I legitimately, my memory is just bad. I have a problem with retaining information. So like, a game that's this huge, like, I'm just gonna forget where I am. I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. I'm gonna forget what's happening in the story. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't have a good memory for games like this. That's another deterrent for me. But it's still fun. Like, I could just boot it up, go in it, and have fun with it.
Huh. I kind of want to check it out, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds like my type of game, like, literally.
I don't know that I would sink like a bunch of time into it, but I kind of just want to see what it's about.
I mean, for what it's worth, I had 20 hours into it, and I enjoyed every minute.
I'm gonna come back next time. Like, I have like 500 hours on.
Like, there's nothing about the game that I didn't like. I like everything about it. It's just a little daunting right now.
Okay.
Right.
I can appreciate that. I mean, it's the past couple years alone have been like pretty. There's a bit of an attention economy around games the last couple years, especially.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's why my backlog is like 100 deep.
Yeah. Like I want to play Pragmata too. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
I really want to play Pragmata, but if I'm playing Crimson Desert, I'll never like I said, I have to commit like 6 months to that game.
Yeah.
I don't want to commit 6 months to that game.
Yeah, I was actually going to give an update on Pragmata for my little share session today, but because of the scheduling for the recording, I haven't actually started it yet. I start tomorrow.
Oh.
Whoops.
But I have high hopes for it. Like, I'm looking at it like neither of you guys played Donkey Kong Bonanza, right?
No.
Okay, but like, Pauline is on the back of DK the whole time, and she's just like shouting at stuff, and he's just smashing stuff up. I figure Pragmata is going to be a lot like that, except in space, because it's kind of giving that vibe a little bit. But we'll see.
I mean, no spoilies. Like, I haven't really watched a full stream of it, but I've watched like clips, and I've watched a little bit of like muted gameplay here and there. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wasn't really sold on it until I don't think I'm giving anything away because there's a demo out for the first however long. But it's like a third person shooter thing, but there's also like a little directional puzzle aspect that like unlocks the enemies and makes them easier targets or something.
Yes.
So
So my understanding is that the girl android helps with hacking the enemies,
yeah,
and it's like a little mini game where after you hack them, it opens up weak points, and now you can do damage. You don't I don't know if you necessarily have to do that, but from what I've seen is the amount of damage you do versus doing it and not doing it is night and day.
yeah. Pro tip if anyone is planning to play it also, which I'm not going to use this tip, but evidently mouse and keyboard is the way. Because those puzzles are murder, I hear, on controller. So, for what it's worth, I got it on PS5, so I'm committed to controller. So
Same.
we'll see. I got it a day early. I got it delivered pre-street date, and I was like, "Oh, this is so sick!" But I was afraid to like boot it up because I thought they'd brick my PlayStation or something if they saw same data. I got nervous.
Oh my gosh!
And I wasn't even streaming that night. I was like, "Ooh, I could just start it," but then I decided I was going to stream it anyway, so it's fine. So now I'm a week late to the party because that's how life is. But
right.
I'm excited to start it. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard it's a early GOTY contender for 26. So we'll see.
Your game is good.
Yeah, it's only April, which is the other thing where I'm like, the year is a quarter done or a third of the way done, and it's also only a third of the way done. There's like so much. Like we haven't even had Summer Games Fest yet.
Yeah.
There's just so much stuff that's coming out. There's so many titles that don't have a release date yet that they've talked about, and they're like, it's coming this year. We just don't have a date for it yet. Speaking of, I'm not trying to. I will share. I'm really excited for Tifa, if it's true, for Street Fighter 6.
Right.
I'm pretty pumped about that. If it's not true now, I'm actually going to be upset. But I am trying to get like Street. Have you guys ever had a game that you really like the idea of, but you're just ass at it?
Yes.
That Street Fighter is that game for me, and so I want to get good at it. And I don't think I'll ever be a classic player. I think I'll have to be like a cheap out modern player, and it is what it is. But I've always been ass at arcade fighters.
Same.
And I don't know why.
I want to be good at them. It'd be so cool to be good at them, but I'm just not. Dude,
I feel like if you're an absolute goat at an arcade fighter, you emanate aura all the time. Like you just walk into a room and people just like clear out for you. Like, okay, you can be good at like CS:GO or League of Legends or whatever. Okay. You come in there with a Tekken belt, it's like, holy shit, back up for this guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, I feel like there's a stigma there. And I get the only other thing that I'll briefly mention. I played. It's been a minute since we talked about it, but I played Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh God. That's
how'd you like it?
I haven't picked it up since. Honestly, nope.
Yep.
I was like, I've had an hour. That's
beta.
Enough.
Yep. Yeah. I played the beta for like 20 or 30 hours, and then I played less than an hour when it came out because I was like, they didn't fix anything. They changed nothing.
I feel like they locked the story behind a battle pass.
You can technically, but it's the free battle pass, so you can see the story, but like a lot of the good stuff is behind the battle pass.
I don't want to grind that much, man. That's not for me.
The whole game is grinding. The whole game is PvP grinding, literally. There's nothing else but PvP grinding.
I'm not built for that.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Street Fighter and suck. I want to suck at Street Fighter the entire time instead. Which, I guess, kind of speaking of Street Fighter, we're going to talk this time about gaming cinema or games in cinema and how that has shaped up. Fun fact, you guys know the worst rated game movie of all time?
The OG Mario, maybe?
Oh, wait.
Close. Shout out Bob Hoskins, who knew it was a nightmare and was drunk on set the entire time.
What the
The
heck?
Mario Bros movie is number 4.
Okay. Okay.
The worst rated all time is House of the Dead.
I didn't even know there was a movie of that.
Yeah, I
Is
didn't
what?
either.
Eat that? What was it?
House of the Dead. It was like an arcade shooter. And you shot
I didn't know there was
zombies.
a movie of that either.
Yeah, I worked at a movie theater when I was in high school, and we had one of those. I don't know what you call them, cases, I guess, stands. I don't know what they're called. But I would literally just because I had the keys to the little free play switch that you could just spam and play for hours. So when I was waiting for everybody else to finish up counting money in the office and everything, I would just play it. So I have very fond memories of House of the Dead. Never knew there was a movie on it.
Well, clearly for good reason.
Here's
Right.
the best part. They made a second one.
Why?
Well,
And they're
you know what? Sometimes you got to double down.
That is like the 6th worst gaming movie of all time.
Hey, they improved.
They did. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. I bet that's exactly what they said at the board meeting too. We did better. But up there is like a lot of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat movies. Like I guess shoot. I can't remember what it was. The Legend or Legacy of Chun-Li was like evidently the worst Street Fighter movie of all time.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, bro.
I think I heard of it, but the trailer looked really like weird, so I never bothered with it.
If you look up a single clip from the movie, look up her like spin kick thing. It's after you see it, you can't take the movie seriously anymore. Like it's like that. But I wanted to know: do you guys have any expectations for the Street Fighter movie that's coming out?
No, I mean I don't really watch very many movies to be honest, but I'm trying to think of like video game movies I've actually seen. I've seen a few, I think, but they're usually bad. Like I can't really think of many good ones.
Yeah,
For me, the only video game movie that comes to mind that I've both seen and really actually liked a lot is the Mortal Kombat movies, both the old ones in the '90s and the new one that came out recently. And I'm very excited for the new one coming out next month.
wait,
like
that's next month. It's coming out.
I'm pretty sure it's coming out in May.
Bro, I've not heard like anything on this. That's crazy. Have they been doing like a lot of promo material for it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of promos. I just kind of see trailers on like YouTube, and I'm like, oh, it's coming out soon. Let's go.
See, I just get spammed with content from the Street Fighter cast, and they're always talking shit about how the Mortal Kombat cast isn't out doing anything. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe the movie's not coming out.
Maybe it's because they don't have to because their movie is good.
Dang.
Dude, I'll be honest. The cast for Street Fighter is like,
you know what? To be fair, as far as I'm aware of, the old Street Fighter movie didn't do that well, and the old Mortal Kombat movies are really good, and the new Mortal Kombat movies are really good. So maybe they just don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I question all gaming movies.
Yep.
I'll like, I think very seldom do they ever put I don't know that they ever adapt the source material like in a way that benefits the fan base, if you will. However, the Street Fighter movie has Eric Andre in it, so like I'm a little curious. Kyle Mooney is also evidently in it, who was like a long time SNL cast member. I don't know how many years. But like then there's some other questionable choices like Andrew Schultz. I don't know why he's there. Doesn't he have like a right-wing grift podcast that he does? What are we doing? 50
I
Cent?
do not know who that is.
50 Cents in the movie? I don't
I
know.
thought 50 Cent.
Like Jason Momoa is there, but he's in everything. So like I don't know.
Jason Momoa was there?
Yeah. He's Blanca.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Jason Momoa is Blanca?
Yeah.
How hot is Chun-Li?
I don't know who this person is. I'm gonna be honest. It's
Okay.
Kalina
Yeah.
Liang.
Because I feel like Chun-Li needs to be stupid hot. Like,
She's pretty. I mean, to be clear, everybody in the movie is like pretty Hollywood looking, except maybe
Right,
Kyle
right.
Mooney. Kyle Mooney is maybe not. He's maybe more TV broadcast, but everybody else is like pretty film forward, I would say.
Gotcha.
Is Jason Momoa the like only, I guess, triple A?
Like the big name?
Like the big name? Like, is he the biggest name that's there?
I mean, in terms of like movie star, yeah, I think so. I would argue 50 Cent's a pretty big name, and I think
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
You know what, too? I mean, when it comes to a video game movie, like something like this, I wouldn't expect to see the big names in there. Like, I'd almost prefer not to see them there.
I mean, they have Cody Rhodes too, who is please wrestle folks don't get mad at me. I think he's WWE. I don't know the difference, but Cody Rhodes is like a pretty big name, depending on the fandom that you're looking at. Well, like Hollywood in general, I don't know that it's like super peak.
It kind of makes sense to like have a WWE superstar transition into like a fighting film, though, because like if you guys didn't know, that shit's fake. They gotta be good actors, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
John Cena's out here doing stuff.
God, I can't remember which one it was, but like the old Super Mario World cartoons, where you had the dude, whose name I can't remember, but it was the Mario guy.
Do the Mario.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
He was also a pro wrestler at the time.
That is an interesting fact. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm so mad I can't remember his name. But he so there's some overlap there. I think wrestling guys are all like kind of nerds.
I'm not surprised. They're theater kids.
Ronda Rousey is another one where she like blew up in the 20 teens about like having a Pokemon collection or something. And she was like, yeah, I fight like Mewtwo or something dumb like that. I don't remember, but it was like huge on Twitter at the time. There's always like a little bit of crossover, I think. So, but
Two doesn't fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
U2X.
I mean, I guess
one of them.
Whatever. Yeah, I guess so.
But I did. There's a couple other movies I want to talk about. Are you guys excited for the Elden Ring live action movie?
No.
Bro, like
they're gonna ruin it.
Who asked for that shit? I don't want to.
Hear me out. The Dung Eater is in it.
I saw.
Oh,
they're gonna ruin it.
Okay, hear me out again.
They're gonna ruin it.
Hear me out again. Hear me out one more time. Nick Offerman is playing Alexander.
They're gonna ruin it.
I don't know who Nick Offerman is.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't. Oh my god.
I don't know any actor names.
You say a lot of names.
Okay,
right. Who?
Are you familiar with Parks and Rec?
Oh yeah, of course.
Ron Swanson.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should have said that.
Okay, I'm down. I'm in. All of a sudden, I'm in.
Okay, we're back. Good. I knew that would bring y'all back.
Oh god, we've never been so back.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot of the people in the rest of the movie outside of I've seen Jonathan Pryce in some stuff. He's like your classic I'm an old guy and I'm in this movie. But he's playing Muriel, the turtle.
Awesome.
Turtle Pope.
Dude, Muriel's my goat.
From Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I have more hope in this cast in particular than John Hodgkinson is also playing Gideon.
My problem isn't the cast; it's the the movie, right? Because like Elden Ring is not a movie or a game with a
Yeah,
direct plot.
it's not.
It's a game where you put plot pieces together, right? Like to figure out
Because
what's going on.
the main
Like
character is just a voiceless dude that
right.
runs around and does stuff.
It's like and also like Elden Ring, a lot of the major plot points, like history points, happened a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like what what is the plot gonna be? Like I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
Because like the story of the quote unquote story of the video game is you're kind of just uncovering everything that's happened in the world.
Exactly.
Things aren't happening in the world, you're figuring out what has happened in the world.
Okay,
Yeah,
so have you guys seen anything in terms of like what the scope is going to be? Because I don't have any context in.
No idea.
Not at all. I mean, look, I'll watch the movie, but I think it's not going to be good.
I'll say I'll watch the movie and then not watch it. It's been real.
Dude, I have to watch it. I feel like I have to.
Yeah, I mean, I will absolutely watch it because it's like I have to see what they do.
I just don't watch movies like literally ever, so it has to be a very special movie to get me to do anything.
Well, I will say, did you guys know the release date got announced like a couple days ago?
Yeah, I posted.
Is it like March 3rd of 28?
Yeah, we're a little far off.
It's like 2 years away. Yeah.
So there's time, but there's evidently a clip going around where the Dung Eater's getting stuff thrown at him.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, I guess. I don't know, like Street Fighter movie, whatever, right? Elden Ring, I feel very strongly about that franchise. And I'm going to be really sad if it's not. Like, I need it to be good. Like, I need it to be good. If it's bad, I'm going to hate everything for like a year.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just how do you turn a video game that's just essentially a boss battle simulator into a video game?
One of the greatest games of all time, possibly the greatest of all time, into a movie. What could go wrong?
It's
a lot, but we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of movies just games are not designed to be movies. You know what I mean? Like they're just
right. It's just they're turning it into a movie because it's like the game is one of the most popular video games ever to be made. Like it got people that don't play games into playing games. You know what I mean? So like they're like, wow, let's just make it a movie. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well,
right?
Probably not, but we'll see.
I think the reservation I have is that it's a game about choices, right? And
sure. Yeah,
you're watching a movie where you don't. The choice is made for you,
right? So, like, are they just gonna go from boss to boss? Like, is that gonna be the movie? Like, okay, first boss, second boss, third boss. Oh, I killed it. Okay, let's go in the tree.
It's concerning.
I don't know.
I'm excited for it.
That just doesn't make a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, even if the movie is garbage, I know Nick Offerman is going to deliver because he doesn't miss. And I know Alexander will be the best part of the movie, hands down.
I mean, he's one of the best parts of the game, so.
Exactly. But speaking of protagonists who run around and don't actually say anything, the Zelda live action movie finished filming.
Oh God!
Which we've heard nothing about.
That's I'll watch that one maybe just because I know it's gonna be terrible.
Did you see the leaked Link picture?
Oh, the actor.
Yeah.
I didn't see. Like, was he dressed up or something?
He was fully kitted with like the shield and Master Sword.
Did he look cool?
He does look cool. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He does look pretty fire.
He looks like he's like 12.
Well,
like, why did they get a guy who looks like he's 12?
With the garb on at a distance, I can tell you he looks pretty cool.
Okay,
so there's like maybe it's
Link
just
isn't like the most buff dude ever, right? But like I would get like an adult at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm reserving judgment on that because I think if we harken back far enough,
I want to say that something got leaked about the Zelda live action years and years and years ago, and Nintendo like ended the project with Netflix. But now it's magically back or something, or was in the last 2 years or something like that. But an interesting thing that maybe you didn't know was that their on-site filming locations were the same ones used throughout the filming of The Lord of the Rings
I did hear about that.
in New Zealand.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. Yeah.
So
But, like, once again, like, what do they do for a Zelda movie? Like, what game do you cover? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like my expectation is like Ocarina of Time because that's like the most known one, isn't it?
yeah, but like the problem is then you have like a child going to an adult. That seems kind of hard to do. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's going to follow any of the games. I think it's going to be a standalone,
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not. Yeah.
which is maybe more concerning to an extent
Right.
because then they don't really have any source material to base it on, and they're just like
Winging it.
going on the whims. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have hope. I am confused as to why we haven't heard anything about it or anything relating to Zelda for the 40th anniversary, which is this year.
Bruh. Well, if the you know the rumors are true, then we're getting some cool stuff.
If only there was something like a video or a live stream that they would put information into and then broadcast it
Right. Right.
to everyone.
Oh man.
But I think that has to do with the Mario Galaxy movie, which has been out for a little while now. Have you guys seen the review scores for it?
I have not
I
looked
have
at
not
anything
seen
about it.
anything on it, and I have not seen the movie. I
Dude.
still have yet to see the first Mario movie because I just do not care.
I
The first one.
will tell you, it's fun pointing out all the little cameos that Chris Martinet has. I really hate hearing Chris Pratt speak as Mario, though.
Yep.
That bums me out pretty
Yep.
hard.
Yep.
Evidently, it's not done well with critics, but fans really like it.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't ever trust critics ever. So
Yeah.
Miyamoto evidently does not either because he was asked about it in like a recent Famitsu interview where he was like, "Yeah, no, the critics seem to be really harsh on it," and he laughed and then said they were harsh on the first one too. LOL.
damn, he knows.
I was like, okay, kind of based. But there's a little bit of controversy sprawling around that. And there's no spoilers, obviously. I haven't seen it for what it's worth. Sounds like you guys also have not and don't plan to,
Nope.
but evidently they're revealing Peach's secret backstory in the Mario Galaxy movie. And now Miyamoto wants to push that backstory forward into future games.
She has a backstory? What?
Created through the movie, yes, evidently.
Wow. So this is all brand new information?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're retconning, kind of.
I don't like that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like that, actually.
Yeah.
you're in the majority for it.
Okay.
And they're saying how they're okay. Full disclosure, I may be spreading misinformation when I say this because I don't know all the full details, but I did see some chatter about how there's an alleged history on the story of the Mario Galaxy games, like the actual like story progression of it, and how Miyamoto was never really satisfied with it. And now there's speculation as to whether or not he's using the Mario Galaxy movie to retcon the source material of the Mario Galaxy games because he didn't like the way it was, I guess, storyboarded originally.
Maybe he didn't have that much control over the writing and stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Now he's like more directly involved in the movies, just using it as an opportunity to implement his past ideas.
Miyamoto does seem like he likes to have control over his creations, which I mean, he's made a lot of characters for what it's worth, including Donkey Kong, which is fun.
The OG.
So Oblivion, you'll probably be really psyched to hear this. It was leaked that there is a Donkey Kong movie coming out next year.
Why? We don't need movies of everything. Can we just chill, bro? Like this, like I feel like this always happens. Like if you're an older dude like me, like I guess all of us, like they go through phases where like every 20 years they're like we gotta like do like all these video game movies, and like half of them fail, and they're like, oh, we should never do that again. Then they wait like 10 or 15 years and they do it again. You know what I mean? Like chill.
Yeah, but now we have Seth Rogen to play as Donkey Kong.
Oh, exactly what I wanted.
We can talk about dancing pecs and stuff, and it's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
It's occurring to me now you guys didn't see the first movie, so that reference is lost on you. But
Yeah, no.
there's a point in the arena where he's fighting Mario when he turns to the crowd and shouts "dancing pecs" and makes his pecs bounce as Donkey Kong.
I do remember that. Yeah.
It kind of ruined my childhood. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was Donkey Kong Country, the first game I ever played, ever owned. So many memories just tarnished because of that one scene. But
You imagine, you know how when you're playing the old NES, SNES Donkey Kong game, if the idle animation where Donkey Kong looks towards the screen and goes ooh ooh ooh, imagine that's just dancing pecs instead.
Oh,
I'll tell you,
just the idle animation, he just looks at you.
I'm
Breaks the
never
fourth wall. Dancing pecs.
I'm never not gonna see it as that from moving on. So thank you, Chronicos. I appreciate that. Check that off the bucket list. So that kind of brings us into the main foray here, or the final film that we wanted to bring up in the cinema episode, and then hopefully not another gaming cinema episode for a very long time because they've stopped making so many game movies. The Bloodborne movie, which is an animated film done by, I think, Netflix, and
It's being done by Netflix. Jesus Christ!
I don't know that Jacksepticeye is like a director or anything. I think he's a producer. He's got some like EP credits, and he's like helping to guide the direction of it in some capacity as like a Bloodborne
Enthusiast.
yeah, like he lives and breathes it. So I kind of wanted to ask you, and Oblivion also has experience. I am the only one who has not played Bloodborne yet. That's on the docket
We're
this
gonna
year.
just disregard Oblivion's experience.
because I have the most base takes.
No, you don't.
But you guys are welcome to hash it out however you would like. I'm interested in how you think this might be adopted into, I guess, a little different because everything else we've talked about has been live action outside of like the Mario movie. But how it might be adapted and like how that might look, and if you have any faith in it, I guess, knowing that Jacksepticeye is on board, who has been
Nope.
Well, I don't even know. I know his name, but I don't know what he does. I don't know why. I know
He's just like a let's play dude, isn't he? Like that's literally it.
I
What
mean,
is he famous for?
he is one of the
Doing Let's
largest
Plays.
YouTubers of all time.
I don't care. Like, you don't get a YouTuber to make movies for you. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, counterpoint. Markiplier.
Actually, I have a question.
No, I don't
Because
care.
I know
Markiplier
nothing about-
literally made the Iron Lung movie. That like
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I
Iron
didn't
Lung
watch
is an indie horror game that he bought the rights to and then made a film about. And it like crushed box offices.
I think that's
cool.
just a bunch of like.
You know what I would rather hear? Like, if they're gonna we're gonna do an Elden Ring, a Bloodborne movie. You know who I want to hear is working on it? Vadi Vidya. That's who I want to hear is working.
Oh,
on
that's a good one.
Because he's the lore expert, right? He could just be there to be like, no, that's not correct. No, that's not correct. No, that's not correct. Like, that's who I want to hear is working on me, not some let's play YouTuber. Like, what's he gonna do?
I mean, he has a very extensive history with the game. And if you guys are unaware
of playing the game,
I mean, okay, you guys don't know who Jack is, so I don't know that you can pass judgment like that necessarily. But for the sake of argument, let's just say he's a resident expert.
Okay.
Is that
Sure.
fair?
I mean, I mean, it's
No.
I don't know the dude, but
I don't. Yeah.
to me, I'm just like, to me, that's like a death sign already. Like I think that's already like with the Elden Ring movie. Like, I don't think it's a game that's gonna adapt well into a movie to begin with. But like having a YouTuber make it too does not like give me any more confidence in it at all.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same dilemma. Like, how do you make Elden Ring into a movie? How do you make Bloodborne into a movie? They play this. They play basically the same. I mean,
Right,
one's
the
on a larger
lore-
scale than the other, but they play the same. The lore
Right.
is similar. Like, how do you
Right.
make that into a movie?
Well,
Like, we're gamers and we can't figure it out. Jack's gonna know what to do.
do you
He's a
think
YouTuber.
there's a difference between animated and live action in the adaptation portion?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather see Bloodborne as an anime than a live action. I think.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think it would translate better.
Okay. Well, that is what they're doing. It is
Okay.
going to be animated.
Okay, to be clear, I would love for it to be amazing and just shut me up and prove me wrong. And if it is good, I owe Jacksepticeye an apology, right? But right now, I'm being very judgmental because I just don't see it.
Right. That's like that doesn't like inspire confidence in me, I guess, is the best way.
And I'm
to put
sure,
it.
and I mean, I'm sure he doesn't deserve it. I'm sure he's getting a lot of flack, like for that very reason. But I hope he's just keeping his head down, ignoring all of the bullshit, and just working on a kick-ass film.
No, I think
And
people
I
are
hope- and I hope he's
generally pretty jazzed about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I haven't really been paying attention. To be fair. My question is, the person that I want to see working on it is, and I didn't think of Vatty Video. That was an excellent point. He should definitely have some say in it. But the person that should be working on it is Miyazaki. Does he have anything to do with this?
Yeah.
Let me look. Actually, I don't know. Because like to that end, which I like Jack. I think he's a cool guy. I think he knows a lot about what he talks about. He hates Mr. Beast, so that's already a dub. Well, I don't know if he hates him, but he thinks Mr. Beast ruined YouTube, which I agree with.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Base take.
So on a personal level, I like Jack, but part of my issue with projects like this, which I guess even the Iron Lung Markiplier thing was a little different because he took that on solo. I feel like sometimes when you bring on like bigger influencers in that capacity, it kind of takes away from like the other core team that's working on it. You know what I mean? Like you might example, and I don't know that this is happening per se, but imagine you get this like big influencer that you just spam that name out there and it's like, great for SEO. But then you hire like a really, really bad studio to do the animation. And no one's really paying attention to that part because they've publicized this other part that's very grabby and attention getty. Right?
It's like Matt what's his nuts on the Mario movie, right? Like it's literally that, where they try to attach a popular name to something to get attention for it, which that doesn't inspire confidence in me, right?
Well, you see, gamers aren't asking for their games to be turned into movies. Like
exactly.
It's just I feel like they're just trying to turn cinema heads into gamers for some reason. I don't know why they
expand the audience like always.
I guess
they're never happy with the size of the audience. It always has to be bigger.
Okay. So Miyazaki has not officially been confirmed, but Sony is producing it, and it will be, for whatever this is worth, R-rated animated.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Like the nature of Bloodborne, it has to be R-rated.
Right.
It should at the very least be rated M or whatever. But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
There are also reports that Miyazaki has blocked other studios from handling the Bloodborne IP in any capacity. So it doesn't sound like this is like the first attempt to transform Bloodborne into a different medium, for what that's worth.
Strange. That's what's upsetting me about this, man. Like, number one, no one asked for a Bloodborne movie. Okay. Number two, why are they spending time and resources on a friggin' movie when what gamers do want is a remaster remake? Literally, Flip a button and give us 60 FPS on console. Like, is that so goddamn hard? We don't want your stupid movie. Give us 60 frames. Jesus Christ.
Didn't they literally disband the studio that did the Souls remakes? Was it Blue Point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
Blue
did,
Point
yeah.
Blue Point Games got axed for no. We talked about this on episode 1 or 2.
Like recently they did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so stupid. They set them up to fail, and they're just gone. Like, and the Demon Souls remake did well. It did very well, and they're just gone for no reason. But evidently, Miyazaki didn't want them working on a Bloodborne remake. Like, apparently, he was not happy with the Demon Souls remake, which I do not understand at all. So that's one of the main reasons why they got axed, and they weren't allowed to work on a Bloodborne remake because Miyazaki said no. I don't know why he said no. I don't know why he's being so anal about it. Like, literally, gamers would be happy with a 1-to-1, like 60 FPS remaster. We don't necessarily need a remake. That would be ideal, but like,
what he said was that it wasn't his choice; it was Sony's choice, and Sony said no.
that's what we've been hearing. But apparently, it's the opposite. Sony wants it to
Okay.
happen. That's what one of my good friends told me, and he's pretty dialed into these things. He told me that it's actually the opposite is true. Sony wants it to happen, and Miyazaki said no.
Yeah, I'm looking at a Bloomberg article that did confirm that Sony wanted to put out a remake, but Miyazaki or FromSoft blocked the project, stating Miyazaki wanted to work on it himself.
I mean, as long as someone's going to work on it, that's fine. But like, it just there's no signs of it, other than this stupid fucking movie. Which that's my new cope. My new cope is that this movie leads to an eventual remaster or remake. That's the only reason I'm looking forward to this movie. I want something to come of it.
Well, is it possible they're trying to capitalize off of the not so Bloodborne remake? That's the Switch exclusive title that I can't remember the name of. Duskbloods, yeah.
I'm not interested in that game whatsoever. Which is sad because that's like the next FromSoft game. Because it just doesn't look like it just doesn't look. I don't know. It looks the same but different, which is not a bad thing.
Is it because it's not the remake, and you just want the remake?
Yeah, I think the big deterrent is that it's on Nintendo Switch too. If it was on PlayStation, I might be a little bit interested. But like, I don't want to buy a Switch 2 to play Dustbloods, and then what if I get it and it sucks? Then I have a Switch 2 that's just.
Well, for Fortune's Weave, right?
Yeah.
True, I should get it for that.
There's something out there for you, surely.
We don't. I'll watch like maybe Joe play. Cause I know Joe's excited for Dustbloods. I think he will as well. So I'll watch like you and Joe play it, and if it looks okay, then maybe I'll get into it.
Dude, Joe is my shout out Joe. He's not listening to this probably, but he's my comfort Let's Player. I just put him on during the day when I'm at work. He was playing the Mouse Detective. I don't know the name of it.
Mouse PI.
Mouse PI. Yeah, he was playing that earlier a couple days ago. I was checking it out.
Bro, is that essentially just like GoldenEye but Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, kinda.
It's so cool.
It's like a first person like Cuphead levels of difficulty stuff is how I would describe it, but it's not like a platformer.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It looks okay. It's not for me, but like it looks cool.
Yeah, it falls under that category of I wanted to watch someone play it, but I don't want to play it. Like all the Resident Evil games, I'm not going to touch that because I can't do it, but I do want to watch somebody play it. Not that the Mouse PI is a scary game per se, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm if the Duskbloods for you is not like an excitable thing because it's
well, like isn't it supposed to be like a co-op heavy game and not like a single player experience?
I think it's PvPvE.
Right. Oh, that thank you. That's why I'm not interested in it because it's mostly like a PvP game. Like there's a lot of PvP focused stuff on that game, and I don't play the Dark Souls born games for PvP. I mean, it's a part of it, but like that's not why I play it. Like there are some people that are huge on PvP for Dark Souls, right? Some people play Dark Souls, build a character just for PvPing. I don't do that, but it's something you can do, but it's not the main focus. And I think that's my deterrent for Dustbloods is that the PvP is a big focus of the game, and I'm not interested in that at all.
All right. So not a lot of hope for the movie either, though. The Bloodborne. No, that's okay.
I don't have hope for it because it's not like it's not something anybody was even on
Right.
anyone's radar even a little bit. Like who decided that something that should exist?
Do you guys think that game movies in general are just cash grabs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because gamers don't care about their games being movies. Gamers want to play their games.
I think there's very few games that are well like set up to become a movie. You know what I mean? Like it has to be a very story based game, and it needs to be like a very like direct game where it's like not like, you know what I mean, like where it's like very one route, like this is what's happening in the story, right?
Yeah.
Like just not many games are just adapted for that. Like games are centered around gameplay, not the story necessarily. So like I don't know. I don't think there's a single game movie that could be announced that would make me excited. I can't think of a single thing.
Well, okay. So we're at time, but I do have one final surprise that I thought I would save for you to see. Because I figured you guys would not be hyped about any of these, and I honestly didn't know that we could talk an hour about game movies, but here we are. We did it. There is a Gundam live action movie.
Oh, I saw. No. Oh, I saw. They're gonna ruin Gundam, bro.
How's that gonna work?
Can I be real? Why is Sydney Sweeney everywhere?
She's hot.
I'm over it,
Hey,
bro.
yo, I'll watch Sydney Sweeney in a Gundam.
Okay,
She's
well,
hot. That's literally it. That's the only reason why. Because she's hot.
Yeah.
Chronicos is on board. We found one for Chronicos.
Like a Gundam movie technically could be really good, right? Like Gundam is a series that is all about political intrigue and war and like how horrible it is, right? But is Hollywood gonna do that? No. Hollywood's just gonna make it freaking Transformers, but Gundam. You know what I mean? Like that's literally what they're gonna do. And it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for because I don't think they've announced the director yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a Michael Bay thing.
Probably.
Like,
oh my god!
I feel like they
Actually,
take
that's
that
already.
direction.
God damn it!
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be terrible.
Who did that Ridge movie? Do you know which one I mean? Pacific Ridge.
Oh, Pacific Rim.
I think
Pacific Rim.
I think that was
did
Michael
that?
Bay.
Because I was gonna say, wouldn't Pacific Rim be like a kind of good pivot to Gundam?
No.
Oh.
No. That's the problem. Like that's the problem. Like Transformers, Pacific Rim, all those things. Like yes, they have big mechs, but that is not Gundam. Gundam at its heart is a political intrigue. It's all about politics, about backstabbing, about war, right? The Gundam is there. The Gundam is there for fighting. But the Gundam is really there to sell action figures. Like the story itself, the heart of the story is about the characters and about the political like conflict.
So I guess something like Gundam would work better as like a series rather than a.
It could work as a movie if you have a really good writer, right? And you know and you've seen Gundam and you know like how to capture that. But I just have no faith in Hollywood because Hollywood's all about explosions and like like aesthetics, right? Like they're not gonna do what makes Gundam great.
Dude, I didn't know Guillermo del Toro did Pacific Rim.
Hey yo,
I didn't know that either.
My mind is blown right now. I had no idea that was him.
He's one of the better directors in my opinion.
Yeah, he's freaking goated, man. Bro made Winnie the Pooh a horror movie. I mean, can we let's call it what it is, dog? Like,
okay,
damn,
he's the one that did that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I genuinely thought it was just a throwaway.
Rare L for the goat.
I know. I'm very surprised. I genuinely thought it was just a throwaway big explosion director that does like a one and done movie.
Winnie the Pooh is just one of those blowing off steam things, like it wasn't a serious project. I mean, clearly, it wasn't a serious project.
The IP became available. It was out of copyright. He took it. He ran with it. I respect it, regardless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
He's doing the same thing with Mickey Mouse, I think.
I heard that. I heard someone was doing something with Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But, like,
So
in
it's
the
the
same vein.
Gundam movie is directed by Jim Mickle, who did Sweet Tooth and Cold in July. I have no idea what those are.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know who those are.
Sweet Tooth movie. I'm Googling in real time.
I am too. I've never heard of any of this.
Oh, okay. So he's just a Netflix director.
So we're yeah, it's gonna be bad. That's gonna be terrible.
Sweet Tooth is a horror movie. Critically acclaimed, evidently.
It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah. No. 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 All right. Well, for a record, I didn't have any faith in the Gundam movie.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
well, that's another one for the pile, I suppose.
Yep.
But the Sydney Sweeney casting was already the nail in the coffin on that. Well, anyway, that was riveting. I didn't think we'd have that much discussion, but here we are. We did it. We are a podcast that could truly talk about anything.
True.
We're just yapping.
We just blab.
I guess question for the viewers or listeners or both, I guess, because we're on YouTube now, so you can see videos. Gaming movies. Has there been a good one? And if so, what? What is it? Because I don't think we found one in this entire hour of discussion. Wait, which one?
Tell us, which is your favorite gaming?
Tell us,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your best worst take on a gaming movie? For what it's worth, when I was looking up the ratings for all these things, like none of them are rated very high.
Oh, I bet.
I think the highest one was like a 27 or something. Like they're all pretty bad.
Even the Mortal Kombat movies are rated low.
Yeah.
Really?
For what it's worth, it's like IMDb, critic stuff. This isn't like the Rotten Tomatoes fan voting stuff either. This is just, your corporate
Like I
stuff.
said, I actually did enjoy the Mortal Kombat movies. Those are probably the only video game adaptation that I actually did like. I like them a lot.
And I would think that fighting movies are like an easier adaptation. And maybe that's why they've made so many of them over the years, because there are a lot. Many of which I didn't even know existed when I looked up the list. But who's to say? You tell us in listening to this right now. I'm reaching out in real time, asking you to tell us. But I will say, I'm intrigued by the Zelda movie. I just want to know if he's going to talk.
He has to talk.
Yeah.
If he doesn't talk, the movie's immediately dead.
It would be so baller if he was just silent the whole time, or they did like a weird jump cut every time he was going to talk, and it just somebody like bursts through a door and interrupts him or something. You know what I mean?
That would be funny. Yeah.
If they were tongue in cheek about it, I could get on board with that, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, gentlemen, anything else to say? Because we're at time. People got things to do and lives to live.
Please stop adapting everything I love into a movie, please.
Yeah. Agreed. No one asked for it. Stop it.
And make a goddamn Bloodborne remake or a sequel. A true one.
Cowards. You afraid of money?
You don't have to. It's fun.
Oblivion will not play it.
About you. Dude, you're going to play it and then you're going to be on board and you're going to...
No, sure not.
It'll change him. It'll turn him around. It'll bring him around.
Once KCB plays it and he falls in love with it, there'll be two of us against you.
We'll see.
No, dude, I got Dark Souls 2 on the docket next, and I have a feeling that's going to be a slog. Because Dark Souls 2 is rough.
I have a good friend of mine who recently just randomly got back into Dark Souls 2, and he's been obsessed with it the last 2 weeks, and he's been talking to me about it. He's like, you know what, this isn't as bad as I remember it being. And he's been telling me all these little things. He's been telling me all of these little things he's been like discovering that he's just never. And I was like, dude, is Dark Souls 2 actually a good game? Because he's telling me all these things that I just didn't pay attention to.
The true hallmark of a great game. Play it, hate it, come back 10 years later and say, it's not as bad as I remember.
Right. And once you were talking to me about it, I popped it back in myself, and I played for a few hours. I was like, I don't know. It's still not. But hey, if he's having fun with it, I like that for him.
Well, there's, you know what? Yeah. Let's not yuck anybody's yum. Happy for him. All right. Well, hey, listen, thank you so much for listening or watching. And while you're at it, please subscribe. I don't think we mentioned that last time, but follow us somewhere, wherever you like. It doesn't matter where. The podcast is everywhere. So just follow it wherever you find it convenient so that you can listen to it whenever it goes live, usually every other week. But that's it for us. Thank you again, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.